A very warm welcome to the 2023 NECA Awards. I would like to begin by welcoming our special guests who have joined us here this evening. NECA WA President Chris Sweeting, NECA WA Branch Secretary Charlie Terranova, and the NECA WA board members and NECA Life members. I would also like to welcome and acknowledge NECA National CEO Oliver Judd for joining us here this evening, and also Kent Johns and Irma Beganovic, NECA's government policy representatives. I would also like to thank Larry Moore from NECA South Australia and Pavel Podolsky from NECA Victoria for travelling across to be with us this evening. I would like to welcome our guests representing Building and Energy, Saj Khan and Matthew Peacock. I would also like to welcome and acknowledge our guests from ECA WA, President Greg Warren and CEO Carl Copeland. I would like to welcome and thank all of our business partners who are here this evening. Thank you for your ongoing support. In particular, Steve Reinholdson, thank you for your continued commitment to the awards. Your genuine enthusiasm for the awards program is a big part of what makes this night so special. I am delighted to share that this year, NECA WA has reached an important milestone. We now have over 1,600 members from right across Western Australia. To give some context to this milestone, we are the second largest membership of any state, and we're coming after you, New South Wales. The opening video that you saw sets the stage for some of the exciting work that is taking place in the industry at the moment. This year we have two brand new awards categories, the Women in Energy Award and the Leaders in Diversity Award. When I sat down to write the criteria for these awards, it was my aim to celebrate those individuals and businesses who are doing things differently and making a positive impact in those underrepresented parts of our industry. In particular, for the Women in Energy Award, we decided to move past the best technical female sparky approach and focus on those in the industry who are championing change that will benefit the next generation of women coming into the electrical industry. It takes a lot of courage to step forward in the first year of a new award, especially one that represents less than 5% of the electrical workforce. So I consider all the individuals and businesses in both of these new awards to be true leaders in this space, regardless of who gets the win. Earlier this year, we saw the introduction of a highly successful Women's Industry Forum event, and also the launch of the WA Electrical Women's Advisory Group. The group is made up of women who are passionate about moving beyond talking and putting ideas into action. The group is working on strategies and initiatives that aim to close the gender gap in our industry and to encourage more girls and women to consider the electrical trade as a suitable career pathway. We are now preparing to roll out a very exciting list of initiatives that industry will see in the coming months. One of the initiatives that will be a particular focus is a dedicated awareness session delivered to the VET coordinators in schools. This session will be around unconscious bias to try and shift some of the common misconceptions around women in the electrical trade. I would also like to acknowledge the additional work being done in this space by Irma as part of the National Advocacy Program. I was recently sharing about the Women's Industry Forum event with a group of blokes in our industry, and the comment that came back was, "When do the guys get an event?" To all the guys in the room, I say, all of these initiatives are quite simply aimed at making a little space for the women already in our industry to thrive, and making a little space for the next generation of women to come through. There is a critical shortage of workers in our industry, and it's negatively affecting every aspect of the work we do. It would be crazy not to try everything humanly possible to increase our industry's appeal to the potential workforce we so desperately need. Finally, I want to acknowledge the hard work of all the NECA Awards finalists who are here this evening. In my role, I have the great pleasure of getting a close look at all the projects and submissions. Year after year, I am constantly blown away by the calibre and the complexity of the projects. But I'm especially excited by the incredible work of the small business entrants. Every business starts as a small business, and many of tonight's small businesses will no doubt go on to be very, very big businesses in the future. I wish you all the best of luck this evening, and I look forward to seeing all of this year's submissions, given the spotlight and the recognition that they deserve. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening.